And these are two high-flying teams, Grant. Loads of athleticism on the floor. What's it like to play in a game like this?
Oh, B.A., it is the best. It's so much fun. I mean, of course, here we're expecting lots of fast breaks, dunks, just in general, a lot of action. And, of course, the fans love these type of games. I can't wait.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Morant. And the three. Target. Now here's Russell. Towns a screen on Bane. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You were so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. Two important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
And both free throws good for Russell.
Yeah, so talented. There's very little Russell can't do. It's just about the consistency, but the talent is all there.
And then Morant with the dunk.
Just knifing his way to the rim.
He looked practically unstoppable on that play. Russell against Morant. Russell to pass to Towns. Outside for Russell. Uncovered. And he gets the jumper to drop.
This is who Towns is. An unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Russell against Morant. Jackson, the pass to Adams. And here's Bane. Shot clock at 6. Outside for Morant. Up and over Russell. And it's Morant missing.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Edwards against Bane. Edwards, the pass to Towns. Now here's Edwards. Defense right on him. And Edwards slams it in.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Outside for Morant. The three is up. And it's Morant again missing. And here's Minnesota now. Towns finds Edwards. And the foul on Steven Adams. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
So it's Minnesota now. They lead by 4. Edwards, the pass to Russell. He takes it in. Oh, Adams with the block. And they're running. Pass to Morant. Outside for Brooks. Jackson on the wing. Outside Morant. And Gobert with a block.
This is why shooters always have an eye out for Rudy. And if you don't, this could be the result.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Timeout called. Memphis. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Outside Bane. Back to Morant.
In the first 2 minutes.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. John Morant's a reliable finisher.
The three from Russell. Gobert passes to Russell. Three-pointer off the mark. Memphis trailing here. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
And some will remember that Desmond Bane was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Anderson passes to Russell. Here's Anderson. Back to Towns. Pass to Anderson. Shot clock at 5. From behind the arc. And he buries his first look. You know, it's clear now the teams are kicking themselves for not picking Bane earlier in the draft, Spydi.
BA, the reason why he's proven that he can be a huge part of the rotation. A lights-out three-point shooter and rugged defender. A player any team would love to have.
Now here's Towns. Jackson on the wing, defended by Gobert. Outside for Morant. The three. Not going to go that time. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Pass to Anderson. Back to Edwards. Right side Anderson. Over Adams. Misses off the left iron. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. 7-point differential. And it's Morant off the drive. And then Morant with the jam.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Here's Russell. They get it back. Gobert. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
As usual, terrific effort from him. Unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
And so it's Minnesota closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. A big difference. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Edwards and Anderson fill out the perimeter. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Russell in at the point guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Pass to Anderson. Morant against Russell. Outside Anderson. Gobert passes to Russell. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Clock at 4. Back to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Hard to stop Gobert on the dunk. His length gives him a clear path to the rim.
Morant against Russell. Stolen by Anderson. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Towns can't get it to go.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Pass to Bane. Jackson with it. Guarded now by Anderson. And Kyle Anderson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. They trail by 7. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
And Kyle Anderson is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Minnesota on D. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9.
And it's often a very tight window when you skip it across court. And this is the chemistry Towns has with his guys. He recognizes when to go for alley-oops. I love it.
Morant against Russell. Morant, the pass to Bane. Now here's Jackson. 6 to shoot. Here's Morant. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor. Man, good whistle there.
All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And also, I haven't seen a lot of resistance from the defense when it comes to limiting their points in transition.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open Bane.
Russell against Morant. Outside for Russell. To the left wing. Towns passes to Russell. Left side Anderson. Towns with the ball. Pass to Gobert. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Three-pointer Brooks. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Right side Edwards. Here's Towns. The 3. And it's Bane with the rebound. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Adams, the pass to Jackson. The crossover. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
You really get excited about Jackson's potential. The size, the agility, and the skill level to make an impact at both ends.
Russell, the pass to Towns. Goes up at the stripe. From the arc. And it's Bane with the rebound. Memphis trailing here. And Jackson, here we go. From deep, Morant. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Edwards, the pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got his 4th assist in this one. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Bane. Back to Morant. Here's Bane. Outside for Morant. This one for 3. Minnesota with a rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Jackson against Russell. Here's Gobert. The rebound by Jackson. Outside Bane. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. The T-Wolves on top, up by 10. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting pretty well at 45% on the court for Memphis. They've got Danny Green. John Conchar is out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Xavier Tillman. Outside McDaniels. Clock at 6. The shot comes out. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Outside, Green. Pass to Conchar. Back to Green. Soft touch off the glass.
Nice look for Danny Green there, taking charge. You love the leadership he's brought everywhere he's gone. If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
Noel, that's good.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
And the Grizzlies shooting just under 40% from the field. Here's Jones. Pass to Tillman. Here's Conchar. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable.
BA, no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
McDaniels covering. It's stolen. And they're pushing it up. And there's the lob.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Pass to McDaniels. That shot missing. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Conchar drives in. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game, but I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie. Outside, Green. Back to Jones. Pass to Conchar. Takes the three. And another miss by Memphis. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Pushing it up now. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
He's off on the first.
Shooting for Memphis, John Conchar. Taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And for Minnesota, they're shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Brent. And he lobs it up top. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Green with the ball. Prince is there. Here's Tillman. Jones with the ball. Minute 32 left in the third quarter. To the inside. Outside for Green. 3 on the clock. Fires from deep. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanted to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. Reed to screen on Jones. Pass to Prince. And stolen by Jones. Here's Conchar. Outside for Green. And the deficit down inside single digits. Green's got 5.
I love the elevation Danny Green gets on his jumper. Makes him tough to defend from distance.
Out left to the wing. And he lobs it up. Very pretty alley-oop. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. Pass to Conchar. Back to Green. Four on the clock. Three-pointer, no good for Minnesota. They've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Here's Noel. Here's Brent. Green covering. Here's Reed. And that one's long. Jones with the ball. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves ending the quarter up 10. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others. It's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Jaden McDaniels out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Torian Prince. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin. And it's Noel in at the shooting guard. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Here's McDaniels. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Outside for Brooks. Back to Morant. Beyond the arc. The rebound by the Timberwolves. And he's going for the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Jackson outside. Back to Morant. Adams inside. Working on Reed. Adams, the pass to Bane. Outside for Brooks. Takes one from 10 feet, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Minnesota shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Russell against Morant. Pass to Edwards. Back to Russell. Edwards, the pass to Russell. From beyond the arc, and then some. And the Timberwolves lead by 17. Bane against Edwards. Outside Morant. Up top, Jackson. Stolen by Anderson. Edwards against Bane. Throws it up high. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Inside, here's Jackson. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. Over Jackson. Clock at 4. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Steven Adams.
And what has made D'Lo a max player? He puts constant pressure on the defense.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Minnesota.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
Yeah, another thing, this offense came in aggressive, driving into the lane, forcing the defense to try to adjust. So far, the defense hasn't had enough of an answer.
Jackson finds Bane. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Russell from outside. Another shot. Here's Gobert. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Gobert going to the line. The defense couldn't do anything but foul the big fella.
Second free throw, no good. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And here's Morant outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here's Minnesota now. 9 points in a row. A good run going. Here's Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
Stolen by Anderson. Gobert with it. Checked by Brooks. Anderson passes to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Timberwolves.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Karl Anthony Towns.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Edwards fires from way outside. Hits the trifecta.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
And a deep three from Russell. Grizzlies with the rebound.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Looking to end this cold spell. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
Here's Gobert. Second chance effort, and the layup is good.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why? Lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a...
All right, Allie, good stuff.
Thank you for tuning into this Sunday afternoon 2K Sports edition of the NBA. And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Wall and Powell are the guard set. On-court spots are the deadly George and Leonard. And it's Zubats in at center. Towns against Leonard. Towns with the bucket.
Towns has a rare combination of size and skills. And, you know, when he gets to rock in the painted area, good luck trying to stop him. He's dangerous down there.
And Wall. Here we go now. Powell, the pass to Leonard. No good that time. Towns with the defensive effort. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
At the line for Minnesota.
And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Now, here is Russell. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by George. And so Powell will bring it up for the Clippers. It's a three-point game. And Wall kicks to George. The pass to Zubats. Second shot opportunity. Takes it out to Leonard. And another shot. It doesn't go for him. Timberwolves go the other way with it. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Powell. Gobert. Wall against Russell. It's stolen by Wall. Outside, George. Nice lead from Russell. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. And they're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
You really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. To the wing right side. Leonard with the steal. Powell inside. Edwards defending. Outside Leonard. Zubats a screen on Towns. Leonard the pass to Zubats. And the dunk by Zubats.
An area that Leonard has focused on honing, just taking what the D gives you in that pick and roll.
Outside Russell. Lets it go with the three. It's hauled in by Zubats. Clippers trail by 4. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Now here's Edwards. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. And finished off by Edwards.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
A shake. Doesn't go that time. And Minnesota now the other way. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Russell against Wall. Gobert the pass to Russell. It's rebounded by John Wall. Clippers trail by 6. He kicks it to George. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
George really efficient close to the hoop. He makes the most of just about every chance down low.
Anderson outside. Oh, the lob to Gobert. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And sometimes it's as simple as this. Throw it up anywhere near Gobert, and he's going to finish it.
Ball against Russell. Nice D from Russell. Here's Anderson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's his first trip to the line.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And guys, that was an element of his game that he could not get turned around. I mean, he was really in a funk, and it lasted all season.
And that's the connection Leonard has with his guys. Knows when to go for that alley-oop.
The kick out to Towns. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Nailed from three-point land.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Outside, Towns. And so the first quarter is in the books. Timberwolves lead by 7. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Anderson in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
To the middle. He gets it in there. Anderson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Timberwolves.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
And Wall kicks to Powell. His 3-pointers off the mark. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Jacks up a 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Towns is really good at the three-point line. He's a volume three-point shooter and relishes taking shots from there.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
Clippers trail by 12. Now Wall. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Zubac's in the post. Gobert on him. Powell for 3. Shot clock at 6. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Edwards. The feed to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Towns showing you the quickness and athleticism. They're getting off the floor to throw it down.
And for the Timberwolves, Clark getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
And finished off by Gobert.
I can't emphasize enough what reading is all about. That's seeing the game in front of you, another way to put it. Russell making a great choice for the assist there.
Here's Wall. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside, Russell. Outside, Towns. And they hit it back. And it's Russell missing. Clippers trail by 14. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
That one goes in.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Russell, and the slam dunk by Russell.
Boy, deceptive athleticism that Russell has for a point guard. This young man is sneaky in his ability to get up.
Kicks it out to Leonard. Three-pointer. Cranes the three-pointer. Leonard's got 5 points so far. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Gobert. It's hauled in by George. Clippers trail by 11. Here's Wall. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Powell against Edwards. Vicious to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Here's Wall. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Anderson dishes to Towns. Anderson passes to Towns. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
Towns with the creativity and explosive.
Russell against Wall. Passes it to Powell. The three. Bangs home the trifecta. Powell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Edwards. Nice to the hoop.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than goes around him.
Wall against Russell. And Wall kicks to Leonard. The three. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. What a defensive effort they put on Kawhi Leonard. It's rare to see him. All right, David, thank you. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Jackson is the point with Kennard on the wing. Morris is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Batum in at the 3 spot. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Shots good by Noel.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Now, here's Kennard. Pass to Batum. Outside, Covington. There's the triple. And the 3 ball is good. Covington's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
Lets it go. Reed, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Reed's got 4 this quarter.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
Here's Jackson, and such a nice move to make the basket work.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle.
Pass to McLaughlin. Outside Prince. Over Batum. And the shot is long. Clippers trail by 15. And the call will be against Luke Kennard. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Here's McLaughlin, guarded by Jackson. Here's Noel, off target with his 3.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Count it.
And it's always terrific when Covington gets going down in the paint. I mean, this guy can score the ball from anywhere on the floor.
Here's McLaughlin, guarded by Jackson.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
McLaughlin, the pass to Prince. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Well, Greg, they're looking to make some big stops here to halt this rally.
And luckily, time is on their side, but this is on them. They need to play smart here. And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Timberwolves leading by 11. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. The pass to McLaughlin from outside the arc, trains it from beyond the arc, and the Timberwolves lead by 14.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time, right in the shooting pocket.
Here's Jackson. He feeds it to Morris, and Morris throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
The shot's good from Kennard.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
McLaughlin, the pass to McDaniels. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That is his first foul of the game. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Los Angeles on D, down by 12. Russell kicks to Anderson from past the arc. Reggie Jackson with the rebound. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Covington's shot is off. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Anderson. Down low, Gobert. The offensive rebound. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Gobert's got 8 points.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there for him.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Out on the perimeter, Edwards and Anderson. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's George. And so the ball's out of bounds. Powell touched it last.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
Timberwolves leading by 14. Russell feeling it out a bit. It's Edwards on the wing. Deep two from Anderson. It's rebounded by John Wall.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Good on the bucket. And it's 7 points for Leonard.
Well, that's an easy pass for John Wall to make. As soon as he spots his teammate wide open, he's dropping that dime on time and on target.
Towns finds Russell. Over in the corner, Edwards. It's Edwards on the wing. Off target from outside. Clippers trail by 12. George passes to Leonard. Nice move. And he sinks the layup. Leonard's got 4 points in the quarter.
Talk about someone who knows all the angles. Kawhi on the interior.
Russell dishes to Towns. Back to Russell. The kick out to Anderson. Clock at 6. Here's Towns. Gobert trying to get open. The shot, no good. And the Clippers will come the other way. It's Wall.
Did you see that? Wow, John Wall still has major bounce after being in the league over 10 years.
Towns, a screen on Powell. Edwards passes to Towns. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's George. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one is on Towns.
George knows how to get his man to overcommit and off balance so he can draw the foul. He's got a number of sneaky veteran tricks that he effectively uses.
Russell passes to Towns. Basket counts. And 11 points for Karl-Anthony Towns.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
One of the things that makes Wall so tough at his position is his athleticism. And he's able to use that to draw fouls inside.
At the line for the Clippers, John Wall.
So he comes up empty at the line. Minnesota leading by 9. Outside Russell. He takes it in. Out to Edwards. Anderson finds Gobert. Outside Towns. Just 4 to shoot. No good on the wing 3. Clippers trail by 9. Here's Wall, and it's sent back by Russell.
Well, I tell you what, his teammates love seeing this. So do I. I mean, when Russell is able to block a shot, that's a big bonus.
Here's Gobert, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Timberwolves?
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
How about the ball hockey defensively, moving their feet, anticipating, and then also coming up with steal.
The kick out to Wall. And Wall with the slam.
How about that? Wall's been in the league over a decade, and he's still got that impressive vertical. Love watching him rise up and throw it down.
Russell with it. He's picked up by Wall. Edwards passes to Towns. Edwards inside. Powell on him. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Lets it go with a 3. The shot by Powell, no good. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Towns in the corner. Out to Edwards. Crosses over, and the layup is up and in. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And here's George for 3. The shot comes out. Now the Timberwolves with it. Russell with it. From deep three-point range, no good. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage.
Two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
So here's the Clippers starting group. Hal and George are out on the wings. Kawhi and Zubats make up the front court. And it's Wall in at the 1 spot. Goes back up. And he takes it up and lays it in.
George can make the tough passes. He can also make the easy ones, too. No way he was going to miss the wide-open man on that one.
Now here's Morant. Outside Bain. Right side Morant. And he converts the layup.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. Out to Powell. Launches it. Grizzlies with the rebound.
When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
Morant, no good. For three. Morant missing again. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Powell with the drive. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks. But with Memphis's 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season, but as a whole, this young team, they won their division, but the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round.
Now here's Bain. The shot, no good. Ooh, nice D from George. For three, Powell on target from range. Powell's got 5.
Just good awareness from Leonard there. Feeding a wide-open guy instead of forcing his own shot.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul.
First team.
The Clippers on D. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
George outside. Pass to Leonard. George against Brooks. 4 on the clock. George passes to Zubac. Banked it in off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Morant. The 3 from Bain. Sinks it from distance.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Powell outside. Wall with a screen on Bain. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Now here's Morant. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Bain. Jackson down low. Leonard defending. And stolen by Leonard. George right side. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall.
He can do damage from just about anywhere on the floor. When you let George get position inside like that, he's guaranteed to finish.
Now here's Morant. Brooks from outside. Outside Bain. Pass to Morant. Fires for 3. No good on the shot. And the Clippers will come the other way. Back to Powell. Outside Wall. Now here's Leonard. Here's George. From the high post. And that one hits the back iron.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Brooks, the pass to Bain. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And he just punches home the one-hand finish.
Hey, 2 points the easy way. Here's Wall, and the big finish by Wall.
Not many guys can score on the move like Wall. A true slasher. Gets inside with ease and has a bunch of ways to finish.
Morant, the pass to Bain. Misses the three. Here's Powell. Excellent D there from Morant.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the plate and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And so the first quarter is in the books. The Clippers on top, up 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. At small and power forward, it's George and Leonard. Wall and Powell, the backcourt duo. And it's Zubats in at the 5.
And historically an excellent defender, George just excels at picking your pocket and taking it all the way himself. Nice.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Zubats. The Clippers in the lead. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And the Clippers have possession. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
The physicality of George. His coaches and teammates encourage him to attack and draw contact.
George hits them both. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title-contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Greg.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals. But without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Morant with the bucket.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Jackson against Leonard. On the take. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant with it. 6 points for him. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
This man was under-recruited in college. Can you believe that? And Morant, he still plays like he's trying to prove something.
Here's Leonard. And again, no good by the Clippers. Memphis trailing here. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Wall, no good.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Left side, Morant. Brooks, the pass to Adams. Memphis needs to get off a shot. George with a steal. Pass to Leonard. Now Powell. Doesn't go that time. Excellent D there from Morant. Brooks drives in. Kicks it out to Jackson. And the foul called on Paul George. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Morant with it, checked by Wall. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Back to Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside for Morant. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Clippers have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Wall, the pass to George. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. To the paint. Here's Payne. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Desmond Bain taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. And for the Clippers, they're shooting around 29% in quarter number 2. Here's Wall. Pass to Zubac. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Moran against Wall. Outside for Brooks. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Zubac. Well, the Clippers shooting about 47%. A nice number. It's George on the wing. Brooks defending. Bain against George. Leonard for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got 5 rebounds in the game. To the left side wing. And then Morant with the dunk.
Showing off that vert. Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
Up top, Powell. Leonard up top. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Here's Morant. There's the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Grizzlies leading by 3. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Now a timeout called by Memphis. So Memphis ends up going with a new group and an annual ritual, players finding out their ratings in NBA 2K. All right, Richard, you were customarily happy with your rating, yes?
I didn't really care, but a part of my condition of working for 2K is they said that they will retroactively change my rating to 100, the first 100 player.
You deserve it, man. Kennard finds Morris. Finished off the break. And the Clippers lead by 1.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Uses the glass on the layup.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
The drive by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Pass to Conchar. Let's go with a 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Covington up top. Can't cash it in from close range.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
Here's Jones. Soft touch off the glass. Now it's a 3-point Grizzly lead.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Jackson down low, working on Jones. Tries again. Out to Covington. Three-pointer. Jones grabs the board. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Green. Here's Conchar. Back to Green. Jones with the ball. Covered by Covington. Inside. Here's Tillman. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
The Clippers call timeout.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
The Clippers trail. Jackson outside. And the dunk by Jackson.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. Jones against Morris. Just 4 to shoot. Outside, Green. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Kicks it out to Kennard. Morris, that's a screen. This for the tie! And Kennard with the three. Kennard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Guarded by Morris. Pass to Jones. Stolen by Jackson. In transition, here come the Clippers. Here's Morris for the lead. Rebounded by Green. And grant a career resurgence for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, B.A., after dealing with injuries, even at one point considering walking away from the game, he's found renewed success, and he's shown he's got plenty left in the tank.
Jones, the pass to Green. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Here's Jackson. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles? Timeout call, Memphis.
It's that time of the game, everybody. Come on and give a round of applause for your Grizzlies.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Brooks, the pass to Moran. Dane against Kennard. Pass to Adams. Outside Moran. Now Jackson. Brooks outside. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Jackson. Tries to snap the cold streak. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Adams finds Bain. Now here's Adams. With 1 on the clock. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware where he is at all times.
Timeout called, the Clippers. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Moran against Wall. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Bain, the pass to Jackson. Launches a 3. Oh, Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
Boy, that was close. Got it in just in the nick of time.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Grizzlies out in front, leading by. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping the ball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo. At small and power forward, it's George and Leonard. And it's Zubats in at the 5, down low. There's Jackson with the 3. He can't get it to go, so the Clippers will take it the other way. Powell, left side, fires the 3. The shot misses. Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. Here's Morant, outside for Brooks. From deep, it's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 4 rebounds now. George passes to Leonard. Oh, Adams with the block.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Back to Payne. 4-3. Leonard pulls down the board. Leonard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the middle. Oh, stolen by Morant. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Pass to Payne. Oh, George with a steal. And the foul called on John Wall. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Morant against Wall. It's stolen by Leonard. On the break. Here's George. And George with the jam.
And we know George is a great shooter, but when he's attacking the rim like that, it gives this team a whole different attitude.
The drive by Morant. On the wing, Payne. Back to Jackson. Brooks outside. 4 on the clock. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Wall against Morant. 5 to shoot. The 3 from Payne. Memphis the rebound. Kicks it out to Jackson. Shot to end the cold streak. Good. And the setup by Morant. Jackson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Wall against Morant. And the big finish by Wall.
Getting up and finishing with muscle. Love seeing Wall attack the basket with ferocity.
And here's Morant. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubats.
Grizzlies ball.
Outside Morant. Brooks outside. Shot clock at 5. Over George. And that one's good for Brooks. Brooks has gotten his first basket of the night.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
Leonard with a screen on Brooks. Here's George. Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Leonard doesn't shy away from these moments, embracing his role as a leader for his team.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Powell with it. He's picked up by Payne to the inside.
That is a hard-won rebound, a man's rebound right there. Way to battle for it inside.
Brooks against Powell. Powell with a steal. In transition, here come the Clippers. And George with the jam.
This dude is nails in the clutch. You want your best shot at winning at the end, give the ball to PG.
George against Morant. Jackson, pass to Morant. Shot clock at 6, and Wall comes to help. Powell with a steal. In transition. Wall finds Leonard. Over to the left wing. Wall against Morant. Pass to Zubac. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Now here's Payne. Tight defense on him. Brooks against George. Stolen by Wall. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential.
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
We'll see what they draw up. Three-pointer is a must.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Oh, Brooks with the steal. Memphis calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. There's 6 seconds left in the 4th. All right, guys, what's your take?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
If they've got a surefire, quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
To win the game, it's good!
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Guys, your thoughts?
And there's not enough time to catch and shoot, so they'll have to tip it in off the inbound pass.
And so the big win by Memphis in a tight game. What a performance they have here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so...
Welcome to this Sunday afternoon edition of, the first thing you think of with both these teams, Greg, their athleticism. Some high flyers on the court tonight.
And, Kev, it's not just about the aerial skills, though. There are some guys out there who can flat out wear you down with their ability to run the floor.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Anderson in at the 3 slot. Nice D from Brooks. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Grizzlies. And Morant throws it down.
Oh, the big finish by Morant. Some of his most spectacular plays happen well above the rim.
Russell against Morant. And Edwards with the stuff.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Morant. Out to Brooks. Outside, Payne. Back to Brooks. With the drive, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Wow, Dylan Brooks off the bounce. Teammates are loving that.
Timberwolves on offense. Doris, one thing that stood out about the Timberwolves last season was their fast-paced play.
No doubt, Kevin, and you can trace that directly to the head coaching position in Chris Finch. This is a group that loved to push the basketball up the floor, wanted to catch defenses before they had a chance to dig in at half court. And remember, that is the classic mark of a youthful team, particularly one with the athleticism that Anthony Edwards brings.
To the inside, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Just great recognition from the athletic big man. Gobert finish off the nice pass.
Morant against Russell. Now here's Morant. Guarded closely. The drive by Jackson. It's stolen by Edwards. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
Timberwolves ball.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Russell against Morant. The kick out to Anderson. And Russell gets it to go on the assist by Anderson.
This guy, an effortless scorer. Outside, inside, in between. Dynamic scorer is D'Angelo Russell.
Morant outside. Outside, Payne. Back to Morant. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets it to go. Morant's got his second basket of the night.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Here's Payne. Gobert with the block.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
And so Brooks will bring it up for Memphis. Payne kicks to Morant. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Payne inside the three-point line. That one no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. And the pass to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Boy, this guy's such an instinctive passer. D'Angelo Russell could average double-digit assists if he wanted to.
Now here's Morant. Outside for Jackson. Back to Morant. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Morant's got 7.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Russell with the bucket.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
It's Morant with the drive. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Morant passes to Adams. Brooks against Anderson. And the clock. Morant with a wide open look. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Continuing to gain trust in that three-point shot. Each tray that Ja makes builds his confidence.
Russell with a wide open look. Cans it from downtown. 7 points in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul. Here is Russell. He's got 7. Four seconds left. Here's Edwards. And that one hits back iron.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Grizzlies lead by 2. And we'll be back with you right after this.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the small forward. Edwards inside. Jackson on him. 4 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Bain with it. He's picked up by Russell. Bain kicks to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
To the right side. Here's Towns. Passes to Gobert. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. And that's now 6 points for Rudy Gobert.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Pass to Adams. Stolen by Anderson. Towns against Brooks. Russell passes to Towns. The kick out to Anderson. Back to Towns. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
Now here's Edwards. Following the miss by Dylan Brooks.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. He scores it at a high clip, can play big inside and play big outside, does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair. Boy, young talents like Anthony Edwards, so exciting to watch. You know, you've got to adapt to the NBA and continue to grow and reach your potential, but there's this infectious joy and a great smile that he plays with.
Now here's Morant. He's got 12. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball.
Here is Edwards. To the paint. It's tipped. Looking for Anderson. He gets it there. Russell finds Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Gobert can't hit. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Bain passes to Jackson. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Jackson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
Towns for 3. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Bain against Edmonds. Bain kicks to Morant. Back to Bain. Launches it. Rebound, Minnesota.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Edwards with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
That's easy money for Karl Anthony Towns. Gets in close range and leaves no doubt.
Russell against Morant. Outside for Jackson. Back to Morant. Inside. The shot that time, not on target. The Timberwolves go the other way with it.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
We've got 1:08 left in the first half of basketball.
Boy, when you look at Anthony Edwards' frame, it is pro-ready right now. That upper body strength, the ability to play through contact, the N1, yes, sir.
For Minnesota, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Now, here's Bain. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Adams, the pass to Bain. Russell against Brooks. Towns for 3. Offensive rebound. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Grizzlies. In the corner, it's Bain. Towns against Morant. Back to Adams. Outside for Jackson. Oh, good with the triple. To the inside. Anderson finds Russell. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Russell's got the lead up to 1 now for the Timberwolves. 5 seconds left in the first half. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team.
Here's Morant. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here.
23. The Timberwolves. 24.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
We've got Green, and it's Tillman in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Knocked loose. Fast break, Minnesota. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And finished off by McDaniel.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here's Conchar. And it's off from 3-point range. To the paint. Pass to Noel. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Here's McLaughlin. Shot clock at 6. With the crossover. Misses off the left iron.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
And here's Green outside. Here's Jones. Back to Green. The dish to Jones. McLaughlin, the pass to McDaniels. For the finish. Flushes it down to finish the break.
This guy is a fantastic finisher near the hoop. Taurean Prince with an emphatic 2.
Now Jones still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Green, and that one is good.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Down low, here's Reed, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
You got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Jones in the post. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And finished off by McDaniel.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Timberwolves leading by 7.
Many teams could use a multi-position defender like Taurean Prince.
Well, defensively, you know that Taurean is going to play with great effort night after night. He does an incredible job contesting shots, fighting through screens, and offensively, obviously, his value comes as a spot-up shooter.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's Prince, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Now here's Jones. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Fast break, Minnesota. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Here's Conchar. They kick it out to Green. To halt the run. And even 3-on-3 break. Reed with the block. To the middle. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Here's Noel. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Now here's McDaniel. Prince's shot is good. 6 points for Prince.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. And so it's Minnesota looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Back right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Out on the perimeter, Edwards and Anderson. And it's Russell in at the 1. Now, here's Bain. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. Outside Jackson. On the wing, Bain. Just 5 to shoot. Outside for Jackson. It's up a 3. And the rejection by Towns. Here's Russell. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Timberwolves?
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
What about the defensive intensity they've had in this one? Jumping passing lanes, poking the ball away, just doing a great job creating chaos.
Lobbed up there for Anderson. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
Well, we're talking 6'11", 240-plus pounds. If Karl Anthony Towns carves out space in the paint, good night.
Outside, Bain. Memphis moving it around. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Bain. Bain's got 5 assists in the game. Anderson against Brooks. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Passes it to Gobert. 6 to shoot. Down low. And slam dunk by Gobert.
But terrific movement from the big man. Rudy Gobert starting to master the screen and roll.
Morant passes to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Timberwolves leading by 15. Over to the wing. Anderson finds Russell. Three-pointer. Here's Gobert. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Memphis. Brooks dishes to Adams. There's the pass to Bain. On the wing, Jackson. Back to Bain. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. So looking it over. Anderson outside. Back to Russell. He dishes it to Anderson. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's foul number 2 for him. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And Towns throws it down.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. And finished off by Morant.
How about the handles from the young fellow? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Deep 2 from Russell. A terrific shot on the turnaround. Russell's got 4 points this quarter.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Timberwolves.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for D'Angelo Russell.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Russell from long range. Memphis with the ball, down by 12. Right side Bain. Back to Morant. Fires the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight. Mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
And here's Anderson for three. The Grizzlies pull it in. From deep. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. And in the win, a cup. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
So the Clippers win the tip. Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Edwards and Anderson fill out the perimeter, and it's Russell in at the 1 spot.
And Kawhi getting up that time, just owning all the airspace around the rim.
The last couple of seasons, the Clippers have shot the lights out from deep rim.
Oh, man, they've been unbelievable. Over 41% back in that 21 season. That led the NBA. So they got a nice collection of shooters on this Clippers team, and it helps that you have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard play to create great shooting opportunities. So lots of guys that can hurt you from deep.
Here's Edwards. Hey, hang. In midair and converts the double clutch layup.
You saw he altered his release, allowing him to get around his defender and then laid it in.
Pass to Leonard. 20 feet out. Rebound Minnesota.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Outside Russell. Down low. Zubac with the steal, and it's the Clippers on the break. And the big finish by Wall.
Are you serious? John Wall with the statement. Oh, that's pretty.
Pass to Towns. Back to Russell. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Outside Wall. Puts the move on. It doesn't go for him. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. High post Towns. And the layup is good off the glass.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Ball against Russell. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Edwards finds Towns. Fires in the triple. Towns has got 5 now.
Well, Towns was the perfect selection there. He's always ready to strike with a quick shot.
Wall against Russell. Wall gets the bucket.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Here's George. Pass to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Russell against Wall. Here's Towns. He's got 5. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
And Kyle Anderson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Shot by Leonard, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
Here's George. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Russell with the ball. Guarded now by George. Russell against Wall. The shot by Russell, no good. Out to Leonard. Fires it. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota. The Clippers have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Pass to Powell. The 3 ball. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Here's George. Zubac's shot is off. It's Edwards on the wing. Leonard defending. Pulls it. Russell finds Towns. Three-pointer. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And that concludes the first quarter of play. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. A lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Powell and George are out on the wings. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court, and it's Wall in at point guard. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
That free throw, no good. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, B.A., it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
George against Anderson. Oh, and the dunk by George!
Paul George demonstrating how elite he can be. It's a little tricky that time. I love it.
Now Russell. There's the 3. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. The Clippers trail. George outside. They grab their own miss. Powell outside. Pass to Wall. Second chance shot. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Anderson.
And after a series of major injuries, Wall still remains one of the more athletic players in this league.
He's off on the second. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Outside Russell. Kicks it out to Anderson. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Anderson's inside game reminiscent of an old teammate of his, Boris Diaw, patient in the post around the rim.
Wall no good for Minnesota. They've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Anderson drives, and Edwards slams it in.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. George outside. Lets the 3 fly. He drops it from range. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
That consistency from Paul George is staggering. Not a guy you can give looks like that to. Well, still a few years out, but the Clippers have to be excited about moving into their own arena in 2024. So much innovation has gone into the design of the building. It just looks incredible.
Ball with it. Russell covering. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Amen. And the Clippers felt they needed to build their own arena to establish some identity.
Yeah, no doubt about it that they could be their own franchise away from the shared building with the Lakers. And for so long in LA, they've been treated as sort of the second-rate team, and that just shouldn't happen. So having their own arena That's moving them well into the right direction.
Outside wall. Leonard, right side.
2 minutes remain.
Kicks it to George. Jacks up a three. Edwards pulls it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And it's good. 2 points. Now it's a 7-point Timberwolves lead.
Again, Russell able to dance behind the screen, and once he's able to set you up like that, it's over.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his third personal foul.
First one falls for him.
Fourth team foul. At the line for your quarter.
So hits one and misses one at the line. The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Shot from the wing. No good, a bit long that time. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Kicks it to George. Leonard, right side. Back to George. Pass to Powell. From downtown. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. Edwards for 3. Outside, Anderson. Back to Edwards. Towns with the ball. 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Leonard with the ball. Towns covering. Leonard can't get it to go.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
How about Norman Powell and his vertical prowess there?
And we've got 28 seconds left in the first half of this game. Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. Back to Russell. Now Towns. And stolen by Leonard. The 3 is up. Sends it home from three-point land. And it's now just a 1-point Minnesota lead. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The T-Wolves on top.
The Timberwolves, 22.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On the court for Minnesota, Jaden McDaniels out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin. Then it's Jalen Noel. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. Now here's Jackson. Batum outside. This for the tie! McLaughlin with the rebound.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
McDaniels, a screen on Batum to the middle. And stolen by Covington. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Kennard. Oh, swiped away. Fast break, Minnesota. McDaniels can't hit. The Clippers shooting only 36% so far in this game.
Well, I know this much about Robert Covington. You'll never find him short on effort. This is a high-energy guy on both ends of the floor.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And he goes right after the guy who just scored on him.
Oh, he made sure to return the favor. Well, Brent, any team loves to have a guy like Covington setting an example with his all-out play.
Yeah, B.A., you know how there are guys that bring along everybody with their offensive game? Covington does that with the defense. He's out there, he gives effort, he dives on the floor, he's going for loose balls, and all of a sudden the energy of the team is right behind Robert Covington's defense.
Covington, no good.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Out to the wing. Here's Prince. Offline with a three. The Clippers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Batum finds Morris. The teardrop. The shot off that time. The Timberwolves have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Noel. Outside McDaniels. Takes a 3. 6 on the shot clock. To the left side wing. Prince. Another miss by Minnesota. The Clippers trail. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And stolen by Covington. To the inside. Batum gets the bucket.
And he got a good look at the hands of Covington.
The Timberwolves shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jackson. Noel, no good. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Right side, Covington. Kennard outside. Back to Morris. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. And Minnesota has possession. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. McDaniels can't hit.
First personal foul.
And that one misses.
Kennard out there to help space the floor with that kind of range.
Luke Kennard. 1 shot.
A minute 15 left to play in the third quarter. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Here's Batum. Pass to Covington. For the lead. 4 on the clock. Rebound Minnesota.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Inside. Reed. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Morris.
First team foul.
No good on that one.
Line for the Timberwolves. Now Green at the line for 2.
So he can't get either to fall. The Clippers shooting just around 32% from the field. Jackson down low. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Covington doesn't have to have the ball to help you, but you do want him occasionally to get touches and keep him engaged.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. There's 37 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Here's McLaughlin, guarded by Batum. To stop the drought. And it's McLaughlin missing. Jackson outside. Lays it up and banks it in. Jackson's gotten 4 this quarter.
Good handles from Reggie. The kids would tell you Reggie's in his bag.
Outside McDaniels. Gets the 3 ball to go.
McDaniels. 3-pointer.
8 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Jackson left side. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And coming up is... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. And with every possession being critical, he was clear with his team. Quote, this is what we prepared for. Keep your focus, stay in the moment, and execute. He believes that's the path to victory, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo. At small and power forward, it's George and Leonard. And it's Zubats in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. The shot no good. The Timberwolves trail. Anderson passes to Towns. Anderson inside. Leonard defending. Pass to Towns. The shake. And that's 2 points on the layup.
D'Lo at that size has great court vision and a great pass.
And Leonard, here we go. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Outside Russell. To the paint. Here's Towns. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard. Here's Wall. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Up top, Powell. Pass to George. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, height and length at that position for Paul George, that's problematic for a defender, and he used his size to draw the foul that time. And the standout skill of Paul George is the fact that on both ends of the court, he's going to affect the outcome of a game.
Pass to Towns. Outside Russell. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Here's Gobert. And they double up Gobert. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. And George is the kind of versatile player that every team is looking for, Brent.
FBA, with all of that experience, is able to switch on so many different guys, and he understands what it is they're trying to do. And then on the offensive end, he just scores in a myriad of ways. He's hitting threes, he's driving, he's dunking, he's making plays. PG, the complete package.
And they get it back. And the Clippers miss again.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Pass to Zubats. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Towns passes to Anderson. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Gobert with it.
2 minutes.
Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Zubats. The Clippers in the lead. And here's George. And he drops in the layup off the glass. George has got 4 points this quarter.
That's why you turn to Paul George. These moments are for PG.
The 3 from Russell. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Powell. Leonard for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Looking to end the drought. Towns can't get it to go. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. It's George on the wing. Anderson covers. The 15-footer. They got the rebound. Leonard outside. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And it's good.
Yeah, Paul George sharpening his swords now. Love to see him take that shot.
Outside Russell. Towns on a screen. Russell to pass to Towns. And stolen by Leonard. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's George. The kick out to Wall. Anderson pulls it down.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Towns finds Russell. Kicks it out to Anderson. Back to Russell. No good with a layup. So it's the Clippers picking up the win. Boy, they didn't make it. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. So alongside...
conference rivals squaring off tonight in this one, Steve. It might be the regular season, but this has a playoff feel to it, doesn't it?
These are the type of games you love to watch in the regular season, Kevin. The fans will be rowdy, the players fully engaged. We got a good one tonight.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot.
That was with force by Kawhi, dunking it over the defense and looking unstoppable.
Here's Morant. Outside, Bain. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here we go. Powell heading to the hoop. And the dunk by Powell.
Great find by Leonard. When the offense runs through you time and time again, you have to become a good playmaker.
Now here's Morant. It's Brooks on the wing. The three-pointer, no good.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that. For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless, but they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now, here's Bain. Adams finds Jackson. Morant with it. Just 5 on the clock. And again, Memphis no good. And the West, you know, is very difficult. But Steve, for the Clippers, how much of their success is tied to their identity?
Kevin, a lot of it. They've become a hard-nosed team, hanging their hat on defense, playing together, making opponents earn everything they get.
And again, unable to change momentum here. Powell with it. Outside, Wall. Driving the lane. Back to Powell. Clippers moving the ball around. And here's Leonard from 3. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Now, here's Zubac. Following the miss by Ja Morant. Back to Leonard. From the arc. And the dunk by Zubac.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Now here's Morant. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
I like this play. Good teamwork. You don't want to force Morant to do everything himself.
Wall against Morant. A nice shot by Wall.
That was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
Dillon Brooks seems like a very spirited player, Smitty. He plays with a lot of emotion.
I've heard coaches say he's the team's biggest cheerleader, whether that's game time or practice. Kevin, he loves to motivate his squad to be at their best.
Now here's Morant. Morant with another miss.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Leonard the pass to George. Takes a 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
One of George's main strengths, able to stretch the floor with his outside shooting.
Outside for Jackson. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Coach Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live. Right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thank you, David. It's good.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
A 3 from Leonard. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Down by 15. And a wide open look for Bain. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Quick decision-making of Desmond Bain, not wasting any time going up with his shot.
Here's Powell. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Pulls up on the wing.
Locked down, Leonard, a smothering force on the defensive end.
And so it's Los Angeles.
And your Clippers Houston team. Here we go, fans.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Clippers?
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that high.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
On-court spots are the deadly George and Leonard. Wall and Powell are the guard set. And it's Zubats in at the 5 spot. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
You can see the work Kawhi has put into his ball handling. Gets separation almost any time he wants.
Morant kicks to Bane. Pass to Morant. And then jammed down as he goes right over ED to Zubats.
As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Spydi with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
Now, Bane. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. Jackson passes to Bane. Fires from deep. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Pass to Zubats. Jackson against Leonard. The pass to Powell. Wall looking it over. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Wall's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Inside, outside, it doesn't matter. Like how Wall attacks and looks to score when the opportunity presents itself.
Now here's Morant. Gets it down to single digits. Bane's got 9 points.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Wall against Morant. Pass to Leonard. Fires the 3. No good on that one. And Memphis the other way now. Morant with a wide open look. No good on the triple.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Leonard with the ball. Now defended by Adams. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That is his 1st foul of the game. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the 2nd quarter. Morant with the steal.
And thought that pass was going to get through, but no. All of a sudden, he was going the other way with the basketball.
Brooks finds Bane. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And Kawhi Leonard with multiple finals MVPs, putting him in elite company.
GA, not many guys have done it ever. The only other current players, KD and LeBron. That should tell you just how special the claw is.
Now here's Morant. Bane for 3. Another shot. Morant kicks to Bane. To the inside. Here's Adams. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubats has got 4 rebounds in this game. Stolen by Brooks. To the left side wing. Morant with it. George picks him up. Not as good in the Los Angeles leads. Cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from Morant.
Gotta honor Morant's 3 ball. He's more than capable of torching you from there.
Here's Powell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league. And he's just coming into his prime. So he fits the timeline of their star. Nice little run here to shrink that deficit. But can they get over the hump?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
And the dunk by Zubats.
And they just refuse to go away and really have slowly worked themselves back into the game.
Now here's Morant. He's got 10. Adams right side. Stolen by Zubats. And here's the fast break. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates.
Ball against Morant. Driving in. Jackson dishes to Morant. Brooks against George. Brooks misses.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
What an effort from Kawhi so far on offense. He's working hard and finding plenty of shots.
On the wing, Brooks. Morant's got space. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Morant's got 12 in the game. And so it's Los Angeles. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great work.
Your Clippers, 32. The Grizzlies, 23.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. You've got Green, and it's Tillman in at the 5, down low. Spydi, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
And it's Green missing. Clippers leading by 12. Here's Covington outside for Batum. Hits the three-point bomb. Batum's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The quick trigger from Nick. Like how fast he acts on offense.
Pass to Conchar. Over Kennard. Here's Conchar. Tries again. That shot misses.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
They get it again. A second chance effort. Here's Morris outside for Batum. Kennard for 3. The shot no good. The Grizzlies trail by 15. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Jones from outside. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Jones, no one around him. And another miss by Memphis. Clippers leading by 15. Left side Jackson. It's Covington on the wing. No points in the game yet for him. Morris, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Green, no luck.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Kennard, the pass to Morris. Jackson kicks to Kennard. Beyond the arc. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
And guys, talk about the production that Covington brings to the table.
GA, he's been with quite a few teams, but he's been a starter most of his career. His presence on the defensive end, getting to the rim and scoring it, has been a treat.
Now Jones. Outside, Green. Back to Jones. 6 on the shot clock.
2 minutes remaining in the
Here's Conchar.
2 minutes.
And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Tillman. Passes it to Conchar. Here's Tillman, covered by Morris. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. That's on Reggie Jackson. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the night here. On the free throw, no good.
We saw glimpses of John Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both John and Memphis took it to another level.
Using that athleticism to convert the alley-oop, Covington is simply a difference maker out there.
Here's Jones after the made shot from Robert Covington. Green, that's good from 17 feet away. Another level indeed for John Morant, his 3rd season Smitty in the NBA. And now he has joined the conversation for MVP.
Kevin, that scoring average well over 25 points per game. Morant is the leader of Memphis. The Grizz finishing in the top 3 of the West. Incredible for a 22-year-old.
And here's Jones after the three-pointer from Robert Covington. Now the pass to Green. Here's the 3. No good there. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Covington inside the line. It's rebounded by Memphis. 23 seconds left in the 3rd. Green left side. Jones for 3. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Jones has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. It's Covington on the wing. Again, Covington missing. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers looking at a 13-point lead. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on the platter.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Wall and Powell are the guard set. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's George in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And here's Morant after the 3-pointer from Norman Powell. And here's Morant. Brooks outside. Takes the 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Payne for 3. They get it back. Outside Jackson. Lets it go from deep. He can't get that one. Clippers leading by 16. To the paint. Launches a 3. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Wall. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
Answering back with a 3 of his own, Jackson has a calmness to his game, but he's a competitor.
Tipped away. Zubac the pass to Wall. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Morant looking around. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Clippers. They played a great 4th quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Brooks with no one around. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got 7 rebounds in the game. Can't complete the alley-oop. The Grizzlies trail by 16. Morant kicks to Brooks. Outside Jackson, trying to find Brooks. He's got it now. Now, here's Morant for 3. It's hauled in by George. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Back to Leonard. Latrey. Los Angeles with another miss. Memphis has gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Outside, Payne. Back to Morant. Clock at 4. 3-pointer. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Grizzlies ball.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. From downtown,
2 minutes from
Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
This one for 3. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. The Grizzlies trail by 19. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. The 3 from Morant. Morant with another miss. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Leonard, no luck. The Grizzlies shooting the ball poorly, just 28%.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Clippers.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooting.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Kawhi Leonard.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Now here's Wall. After the miss from Desmond Bane. 43 seconds left in the fourth. They get it back. Outside Jackson. Bane passes to Morant. 5 on the clock for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's the Clippers. They're on an 11-3 run right now. The shot by Powell, no good. Ball against Morant. Lays it up off the glass.
Okay, check out the handles of John Morant. Wow, what a crafty player.
And here's George for 3. It's hauled in by Adams. Leonard with the steal. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They won this game going away. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.